Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So have you ever wondered about how the cash flows into the business? So our today's topic is a cash flow statement. Let's understand how the cash flow statement plays a very important role in the business and to understand from the investor perspective, right? So example, start karte hain. Let's say your salary is 50,000 per month, but at the end of the month you are about to zero, right? How? Right? But that's where the cash flow position comes in or cash flow statement exists to tell me that how much money business is receiving, how much money is spent, and where it was used, right? So that's a simple breakdown of the cash flow statement. So cash flow statement kahan aata hai? Cash flow statement is one of the three main financial statements: balance sheet, profit and loss statement, and the cash flow statement. In the earlier videos, we have already covered the balance sheet and the profit and loss statement, right? Now, today we are covering the cash flow statement. So, a cash flow statement tells you about the real cash position. No credit, no future promises, right? Example के लिए कुछ beginners think क्या करते हैं? What they think कि if company is profitable, if company is having a profit, they will have a strong cash. But that's not exist actual scenario. What happens? Company is making profit. Example, company sold goods of 10 lakh rupees, right? Now company has a profit, but company will receive money after 3 months, which generally a credit period. Company usually get it or give to the our debtors, right? That's the company having the sales, company having the profit, but company do not have the cash because of this arrangement. So in this scenario, we have to see whether the company is having enough cash to survive or how much they are dependent on the loans. So let's break it down in a smaller section what exactly the cash flow statement covers. So cash flow statement having the three main activities, right? One is operating activities, investing activities, and the financing activities. Okay, let's start with the first operating activities. This covers the cash from the daily operation, right? Example, cash received from your customers, cash paid to your suppliers, or any salary paid, rent paid, whatever the expenses you have done in your cash for your business operation, that will cover in your operating activities, right? If this number is positive, it's a good sign that company is having a good companies having the cash from the business operations. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing is like investing activities. What it covers the company if company is buying some machinery, equipment, or buying a land, or sometimes making an investment in another invest another companies, right? Making investment in other companies. So अब ये क्या होता है? अब ये होगा कि भाई companies expanding and this number generally having a negative number. Why? Because company is expanding, company is paying money for the investments. अगर वो कोई machine खरीद रही है, कोई furniture खरीद रही है, not the furniture, yeah, furniture is also, yeah. So it's kind of any of the capital expenditure if he is making, that's kind of my investing activities. Okay, now come to the third one. This is my financing activity. What it covers if company has taken some loans, cash received. If company is paying some loans or debt, that is cash go out, issuing shares, paying dividend. This is all my financing activities. So if अब this number usually if company cash debt ले रही है, ठीक है, it's positive, but loan लेना बहुत अच्छी बात तो है नहीं, ज़्यादा loan लेना. Company is paying loan or debt, then company is negative that amount, right? So that's a separate one, right? So हमको ये देखना है कि company जो है वो how much company is dependent on the outsiders money, which is my loan or debt, right? That's the thing. So once we'll have all the three numbers, operating activity से कितना cash आया, investment activity में कितना cash गया, normally समटाइम्स अगर मैंने कोई सेल कर दिया फर्नीचर को तो वो मेरा ऐड हो जाता है क्योंकि पैसा आया इन्वेस्टिंग वाली एक्टिविटी से, बट नॉर्मली दिस नंबर इज अ पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव, ठीक है. एंड देन फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी इट्स कैन बी पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव. दैट्स थ्री. अब इसको एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, ठीक है, प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल मेरा बुके है, मैंने एक बुके खोला हुआ है, बुटीक खोला हुआ है. उस बुटीक में मैंने 5 लाख रुपीज़ का सेल किया और मैंने 3 लाख रुपीज़ उसका खर्चा निकाला जो मैंने कैश पे किया. मतलब कैश रिसीव्ड 5 लाख, कैश पेड 3 लाख. पेड क्यों? मटेरियल लगा होगा, लेबर लगा होगा, कुछ रेंट गया होगा, कुछ सैलरी दी होगी, ठीक है, विच इज़ पेड. अब मेरा ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटीज़ कितना आया? 2 लाख रुपीज़. अब मेरा इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटीज़ में मैंने मशीन खरीदी होगी, जब मैंने बुटीक खोला था 1 लाख रुपीज़ मेरा मशीन में चला गया, ठीक है. तो मैंने 2 लाख माइनस 1 लाख इन्वेस्टिंग हो गया. अब मेरे पास बचा 1 लाख। अब मेरे पास फाइनेंसिंग, मान लो मैंने कोई लोन लिया हुआ है, आई हैव पेड 50,000 लोन रीपेमेंट, तो नाउ माई कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इज पॉजिटिव 50,000। सो दिस इज माई कैश पोजिशन। सो नॉर्मली अब आपको चेक क्या करना है, आप बोलोगे कि ठीक है ये सब हो गया कैलकुलेशन, व्हाट वुड आई डू, राइट? सो यू हैव टू चेक before understanding any of the company cash flow statement is very important to understand how much company is strong in terms of the cash. Example, आप देखोगे कि if कंपनी का जो है वो नेट प्रॉफिट है पॉजिटिव है नेगेटिव है, फिर आप चेक करोगे क्या मेरा ऑपरेटिंग एक्टिविटीज से जो कैश आ रहा है वो मेरा पॉजिटिव है नेगेटिव है। अगर मेरा प्रॉफिट हाई है और मेरा कैश फ्लो इज लो है, इट्स नॉट अ गुड साइन, ठीक है? ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, इट्स नॉट अ गुड साइन। तीसरा हम चेक करेंगे कि क्या कंपनी जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा लोन पे डिपेंडेंट है, इज माई फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी इज हाई इन टर्म्स ऑफ मेकिंग मनी, टेकिंग मनी फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड। सो दैट्स हाउ दिस इज माई थर्ड स्टेप. So once you analyze all those things, you understand the company perspective or the company's position in a cash perspective, right? Example के लिए जो इवन जो पुराने इन्वेस्टर है, जैसे आप सबने ही वॉरेन बुफे का नाम सुना होगा, ही इज वन ऑफ द लेजेंडरी इन्वेस्टर, राइट? He strongly believes the company should have the cash. Why cash is required? To maintain their operations, to survive in a tough times, right? It's not always like without cash you can work, right? It's very important to have the liquid cash in the business. So this is one of the important thing. Now you understand, हम लोग कवर कर चुके हैं बैलेंस शीट, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस स्टेटमेंट एंड द cash flow statement. What balance sheet tells us? Balance sheet tells us the position as on date. आज क्या है, कल क्या है, वो आपका पीरियड नहीं बता रहा, वो आपको आज बता रहा है आज what is the statement. This balance sheet shows the position of the company. Profit and loss क्या बता रहा है, वो आपको एक पीरियड में बता रहा है कि इस पीरियोडिकल पीरियड में how much income or loss I have done in this business, right? Third thing, cash flow statement, which we have covered today, it's like which is telling me that exactly how much cash is strong in my business. Okay, so I think आप लोगों को क्लियर हुआ होगा. अगर आपको फिर भी कोई क्वेश्चन लगता है कि जहाँ पे आपको क्लैरिटी रिक्वायर्ड है, यू कैन जस्ट मैसेज मी. आई विल ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन इन अ मोर सिंपलर मैनर बिकॉज द सीरीज स्टार्टेड, this series is starting, the purpose is to give the more finance knowledge in a very easy language, whether it's an English, Hindi, whatever the mixed language. It's not about just portraying my knowledge to you, right? Portraying my knowledge in terms so that you can understand in a better capability, right? So that's the simple agenda. It's not about that very fancy videos I'm doing it. It's just a simple अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द फाइनेंस इन अ वेरी इजी लैंग्वेज. इवन दो अगर आपको लगता है कि कहीं पर इसको कुछ ट्विक करने का रिक्वायरमेंट है, यू कैन जस्ट मैसेज मी. आई विल डेफिनेटली टेक केयर ऑफ in my coming videos. Hopefully you like my videos. Please do like, share and subscribe if you really think, and I'm coming back with my next videos. Thank you so much.